Hello everyone, welcome back to another train simulator video. So good afternoon driver. This afternoon we're taking a class 506 to Manchester Piccadilly via Glossop. Today's run should be relatively easy despite the pouring rain. Start by setting up the headlights, taillights and destination display. It says easy, but the difficulty was like almost max. I think it was like 3 bars. Okay, well let's get the train set up, the old electric. It's been a while since we've been at one of these, but look at this. Proper old rust bucket. You've got another train there as well, which I think is, what, 76? Something like that. Where's the reverser on it? Is that the... Oh, look, that's the reverser. Forward. What else have we got? Control key switch. Train line key. There goes that train. Big heavy coal train. Yeah, it's a peculiar train, the 506. Oh yeah, this is weird as well. Like the marker lights, I suppose, double up as some sort of headboard lights. So I suppose a bit like the class lights you get on, yeah, the class lights you get on US trains. Or no, I suppose what you would get on steam trains, where it's sort of express, stopper. So we want that one, I suppose, Manchester Piccadilly and Hadfield Direct. It's cool, but it's. Anyone ever been on one of these? Probably best if we do that on the outside view. So we'll go into. Oh, it does not work on the outside view. Right. Okay. That changes things. Oh, there we go. It was quite easy actually. Is there a destination light or something we can turn on? I suppose probably not. It must be some sort of light we can use to turn on. Oh, these must be them here. Marker top left. Destination light. Oh, there we go. Right. Instrument lights, yes. It's just a very odd. Oh. Apologies, guard. Hold on a sec. I need to set up the other cab, which I think was literally just tail lights. So bear with me. Everyone wait. Hold on. Where are the tail lights? Oh my god, so let's get over there. Tail lights, tail lights, tail light. Right, that should be... Okay, it's weird. It's a weird train. Over to there. And it's Glossop next. Yeah, the old electric. Very nice interior though. I mean, it's actually looks quite cosy in here. Got a map as well of the area. As we crawl our way out. Yeah, this is actually, I suppose, my second take of doing a video today. I was gonna do a Southwestern Railway Desiro City. But it just lagged, so I couldn't bear it really. So I thought, you know what, we'll do this. So yeah, a slightly older electric multiple unit. Oh, and we're definitely going to end on minus points as well. That is for sure. Off we go. I'm sure it wasn't even an AWS on here. I don't think there is any AWS. It's Glossop where we have to go down the branch line and then sort of go back up. I must be thinking about it. No, because we got a 15 coming up. I think it is. Is it? Yeah, we have to go down this little branch line here. Probably a steep descent down into it. Yeah, an interesting train. But a fun one to drive. As it's just different to the norm. Probably on the outside view quite a bit because you can't really see much from the interior because of the windscreen wipers pretty much just being useless, as you can see there. Try and pop that down to 15 on time if we can. Or near enough 15 if we can. Yeah, we're all good. So you've got a station here. I can't just skip it out and go that way. So we go down to Glossop. Oh, wouldn't it be annoying though if this was like the next service to go? Instead, if you were trying to go to Hadfield and you live in this place here, you'd have to get the train pretty much backtrack. You'd have to go down there to Glossop, then back up. Probably just quicker walking there. Yes, we go down the branch. These wipers are fantastic. I mean, why there? That you sort of have to lean up a little bit to see out. Or maybe in real life you'd be slightly higher up. And we go down the gradient. So we're going to be calling out on this turd. Oh, wow. Glossop, Dinting, Broadbottom, Hattersley, Godley, Newton, Guidebridge, Fairfield, Gorton, what's speeding? Ashbury's, Manchester, Piccadilly. Quite cool though coming down here. I'll give it that, it is quite cool. You have to change ends at Glossop. Yes. We'll do that. Like that up. Yeah, quite an impressive multiple unit though. That's probably one of the first gen AC electric multiple units. I think this is definitely from the 50s or so, this train. No idea what Smudge is doing. She's like, boy, let me behind the chair, but she's just standing there waiting. Smudge, why as soon as we start recording do you have to come and want to sit somewhere? Do that beforehand. Down we go though. If you're wondering how I'm on about, it's my cat. Always literally moving about. Whenever we're not videoing or streaming, she's always just sat there on the chair, nice and chill, asleep. As soon as we come on here, she's like, right, let me on there, I'm going up there, I'm going to jump down there, I'm going to stand on the power button, she has done before. It's all over. Yeah, this is the Woodhead Electric Railway in BR Blue, because I think there's also another version of it, which is by Thompson Interactive, I think, which is like set in the... Oh, I don't know when that one's set, but I know that's got sort of old trains as well. As we come into Glossop, and it's a real route as well. Well, I think some of it has been shut now, but you can travel on this in real life. Not the train anymore, but the route itself. Reminds me a lot of Seaford, this station. Just feels very similar. It pretty much is Seaford. Seaford, but just up north, and not by the sea. Very similar. No, this feels very similar. Not sure why you've got the sort of modern day stop markers though. I doubt they would have had them back in, what I suppose, the 60s or 70s, like that. That's a bit weird. But hey ho. Right, we've got to change ends now, so let's change ends. Let's get the lights sorted. Off, off, off. And off, and then we want to get the tail lights to on. We'll get that annoying wiper off. That can go to that, and I think that's really about it for this train. Sort of getting it sorted. Can we sort of get that fully to off? I can't remember where that was when we started. I can't remember what it was on. Let's just keep it an EP service for now. Let's switch ends. Probably have it dragging the whole way now. Do that. What was it? That one. Was it that one, and that one? Something like that. Tail lights can go off. We'll get that on. I think no, but was it that? I can't remember now. Let's have a look. No, that one. Right, there we go. Just those two there, and we're already good to go again. So set the forward. Should have the guard thing in us in a sec. Unless we missed that. Might have missed that actually. Let's go. Full speed out of Glossop. Let's also try and get a nice little screenshot as well as we head out. Although the rain still continues. Let's get it's a very weird looking train. No gangways between the coaches, but obviously that was quite, I suppose, uncommon. Sort of the early multiple units. We've got to struggle up the hill now as we head out of Glossop and continue our journey towards a Manchester Piccadilly. Get a screenshot as well because there we go. Struggling out of here as well. I think it was 16 or so, slowly going up. So the next one is Dinting at 26 past. So how far actually is it to Piccadilly? Only 12 miles, but it's still going to take us about half an hour to go those 12 miles. Oh, I can hear it, but it's buzzing a little bit more. Then we've got a little bit more power. Someone said this is actually a DC overhead line. I'm trying to think back to when we first did this because we streamed it the first time we did it, and I can't remember if someone did actually say this is actually a DC overhead line route. Obviously it's changed now, it's obviously AC, but I can't remember if it was actually DC. But back up we go. Hope to not go through any reds on today's run. Ideally, we don't want to be doing that. So we're going to be going right at this first set of points. That's what that signal's telling me. Have a little honk there. And we've got a 15, then a 10 into Dinting. So not the quickest. We could probably just let that come down on its own, can't we? No, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, a little bit more actually. Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah, tad more. Come on, down to 15. Thank you. Then it goes off into a little yard there. That'd be irritating trying to get at that yard though. Straight onto that very steep gradient. Down to 10. I should arrive at Dinting on time. There you go. Best driver on the Woodhead here. Well, that's actually a very good car. What did anyone here watching drive this train? I don't know when these would have got retired. I'm guessing probably 70s or so. Yeah, did anyone ever get to drive this train? I suppose you'd have to be probably in your 70s or 80s. I'm sure someone did. And here we are. Where's the stop marker? There it is. So you've got a mix of semaphore and light signals on this route. Although it still doesn't feel really particularly like an old route, because you seem to have sort of modern stop markers, and those colour lights look quite sort of more modern as well. Start. It's alright, we did it. Yeah, it doesn't seem like one of the older ones. But it's cool. Yeah, it might be set in the 70s. This route, 60s, 70s. No, I think it is the 70s. This route. The APT, lovely. Takes off between Glasgow, Preston, and Euston. Imagine, yeah, sitting on this and seeing a train like that, you'd think, wow. I mean, that is like the future. Quite a transformation. Broad bottom next. And when we're off. And we're off. A little, wow, look at this. Wow, look at this here. Oh, that's what you sort of climb up for. Oh, yeah, alright, we're speeding by 2 miles an hour. Yeah, look at this. This is impressive across here. Let's get a shot of that. Wow. That is impressive. It's almost like 2 bridges at least. You've sort of got 2 separate supports. Unless maybe that was the old support, then they had to reinforce it with these other ones here. Seems like it, quite possibly. I guess that's probably called the Dinting Viaduct. And to Broadbottom, it is just under 2 miles. So back into the train of Hope and Glory. The interior is quite nice though, it's almost like your living room, isn't it? Or feels like a nice, you know, cosy sort of living room. You've got some pictures on the wall there. I don't know what line that is, but yeah. Got some nice pictures there, nice big comfy sort of sofa seats. This is probably a train you'd want to go on. There's maybe some heaters maybe. No, not sure. But it does look very nice, it looks pleasant. We need more trains like this. As we have a passenger view, there's another one there. Tons of freight along this road. It's going up to the sort of coal mines, industries a bit further up. There is the route though. So yes, it's a weird one because the passenger trains only really travel, well, to here, Hadfield, which is there. The rest of the route is just all, I think, freight. So it's only probably about not even a quarter of the route where you actually you can run the 506. All of this, I've never been over this way. Have to at some point. But it's a massive route. One of these old bangers. There's a little staff station there. Maybe. Along we go. Going downhill as well, which is good. Remember last time we went uphill here, so we sort of struggled quite a lot of the way up. Off we go. But yeah, nice run into Manchester. Yeah, quite well, it seems like quite sort of one of those more iconic routes of the north, the Woodhead Railway. Remember last time we streamed it, lots of people coming in and be like, oh yeah, I know that, I've walked along the closed bits and bobs. Right, we probably want to start slowing down because I don't want to come into the station at 50 miles an hour. Yeah, the wide bridge is complete. Just go down a little bit more, just maybe to here, then we can actually, it would be where we're looking. Dodgy winds for him wide, but we're coming into Broadbottom. It's very beautiful though, isn't it? That's probably why it is quite iconic, the Woodhead. Look at this though, it's lovely. Who'd want one of these old bangers in Train Sim World? Personally, I think if we did see another sort of Manchester route, it would be nice to see it modern day. As well, at the moment it's Northern Transpennine and Spirit of Steam. I know Liverpool's fairly close to Manchester, I suppose, and they're both, well, one's 50s and one's 80s. So I think in terms of seeing another sort of Manchester, Liverpool sort of area. It would be nice to see it modern day. And this train is just... It's like the ugliest... I'm sorry, train, but you're one of the ugliest trains I've ever seen. Just look at that. What is that? It's horrible. Probably very cheap to build. And yeah, probably very cheap. just a cheap designer. Right, it is Hattersley next. Have we missed the guard buzzer again? I guess we probably have. Probably not the best idea to go straight into Wakefield. Probably best to sort of do it up. Acceleration is quite tense on this. And next it is, well, it's less than a mile, it's Hattersley. There are quite a few sort of quick fire stations, all fairly close to one another. Well, it's doing something. With a tiny little motor. And there's us at the back. Well, there's our guard. As we go along. So that must be, yeah, that must be an old warning board there. Seen one of them before, or at least if I have, can't remember. Yeah, it's a warning board. Warning for the 50. Come on, train, speed up, please. Weird to think though, this probably did run alongside steam trains. Yeah, you've got a big mighty steam train, you've got this trundling along. Barely bloody reaching 25. Oh, that's they're very close to one another, those stations there. But we should be able to pick up a bit of speed here as it's quite sharp downhill. Yeah, you can see that gradient change quite well. Well, we'll get there. There we go. Now it's kicked in. It's, oh yeah, let's actually speed up now. Is that buffer down there? What's that doing down there? Just a random buffer, just in the overgrowth there. Let's get an external arrival shot. This is sort of, I suppose, the brakes on it. So this is Hattersley. Yeah, this must be 70s, this route. It's got to be. There's some sort of the buildings and stuff. And the fact that it's got an APT poster there. Here we are, this is Hattersley. Hot baked potatoes with butter, 10p. Traveller's fare. What a great price. 10p for, I suppose, jacket potatoes. Not bad at all. What a deal. And it is a Godley after this. Timeless. Oh, minus 54. Guard, are you there? I think the guard's just gone off. Oh, unless maybe it's doing it in the back cab. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, okay, it might be doing it in the back cab. Because that's where we were, and now we're back here. So maybe it's getting confused and doing it in the back cab instead. Maybe. I reckon I might actually be overcharging the train, maybe. I don't know. It is on this. now. Get back there. As we get that up. Come on, train. Move. Not far to this one though. Godly. Let's cut that off. A little bit more. Speed and this train don't go together. Well, here we are. This is Godly. Also, I was going back a similar question to earlier about anyone who drove these trains. Has anyone been on one of these trains when they were in service? I suppose, yeah, these must have been retired in the 70s, 80s or so. And how were they? I mean, the interior actually is quite nice. It's quite cosy and almost like your living room. Well, this is Godley, and after this we've got Newton, Guild Bridge or Guide Bridge, Fairfield, Gorton, Ashbury's, and then Manchester Piccadilly, which is still 8 miles away. So we haven't really gone that far at all. But we'll get there. It says we'll get there in 15 minutes, unless maybe they're all really close together, which, yeah, they are, fairly. Pretty much every mile. Right, so I'm assuming the guard isn't here. Or is he? No. And we're off Newton next. The other Newton, the other one I suppose is in on the Cathcart Circle. That's probably more than just 2. Off we go. Up to 75. What is the top speed of this train? 50? It usually says somewhere. Maybe it doesn't on this one. Can't be much though, just built for commuter runs, I suppose. I'm gonna say probably 50. This train must be the top speed. Not say any more than that, will bloody blow up the fuse. Off we go though. Some sort of yard there. Oh, surely this can't be right. Can't be going up that slow, can it? We're going downhill as well. I don't know. Well, we'll just let it be for now. We'll let it be. Let's get another little flyby shot. There it goes. On its miserable way to Manchester. Maybe that's what we'll call it, miserable Manchester. Absolutely chucking it down. We're in a pretty miserable train. Or the old electric. Oh, I'll think of something. So yeah, not too far to Newton. So yeah, we're due into, when were we due at Newton? Oh, we were due at 37, and that's 40. Right, okay, we're running bloody late now. So we'll probably be into, I'm going to say, 20 minutes? So that's probably actually being nice. Probably more than that. This is Newton we're coming up on. Is it an island platform? No, there it is. Here we are. Was it right to the end? Right to the end. Oh, that will do, I think. That will do just nicely. Here we are. Welcome to Newton. Come on, all aboard, all aboard. There you go. Minus a foul. Well, I said we'd end on negative points. Guide bridge next. Yeah, I think we're not hearing the guard buzz because I think it's still registering us as being in this cab. Just 'cause that's the one we started in, I suppose. If anyone can name that bus, you are a bus nut. What bus is that? Hammer off. Very slow. Well, we can't. There must be something we're doing wrong. Surely it doesn't accelerate that slowly. At the beginning it wasn't going. I swear at the beginning it was shooting up, wasn't it? That's maybe it is that slow. Let's pop it down. Maybe is that about the same? I'd say. Maybe like overcharging it or something. Another train here. Up 506. Oh, I like the livery on that one. It just isn't slow. Another warning there for a 50. No need to worry. No need to bother us, mate. We're well and truly below 50. And we're going downhill as well. We're like broken something. Or could it be? Oh, this is very, very dangerous. Oh no, it wouldn't be that, no. There's no AWS on here, it's fine. Not even a foot pedal. I mean, 16 amps, that's all we're getting. We got some passenger coaches on that one. I'll try and find what I thought they mostly all did freight runs, and I'll have to find one of them at some point and give that a go. Go a bit further than Hatfield. What's this station here? What's this one? That one is... I don't know why it's Hyde North. I don't know why it's floating, but yeah, Hyde North, that one. Now we're picking up a little bit of speed, but that's because we're bloody flying along now. Because if we're going, that's quite a steep downhill gradient by the looks of things. No idea how we coped going up here. Look we go. Lovely. This is more like it. And then after the guide bridge, we've then got Fairfield, Gorton, Ashbury's, and then Manchester, Piccadilly. I suppose they should be all really close to one another. Yeah, now we're getting some speed on us. This is much better. It's a very small platform though, so we've got to be careful. Yeah, that's the spirit. Right, let's pop that down to 35, which is coming up. Actually, we probably want to come down a bit faster. Oh, the brakes on here are pretty decent. I like the brakes on here, they're good. This is Guide Bridge. We look very close to the platform there. Now where's the stop marker here then? Stop marker is non-existent. So stop wherever, I suppose. Whenever you think you might be in the platform. Oh, there is a stop marker. It's right at the end. It was hidden behind the bloody raindrops on the windscreen. Here we are, Guide Bridge. Sheffield. Like London, but better. Anyone from Sheffield? Is it like London, but better? Quite a cool station, though. Like that. And then we've then got... What's next? Fairfield next. Minus 1,000 points. Cheers, game. Watch it. Is there an overload reset button? Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna try that. I think we might have found the issue. Oh, actually, no, maybe not. Hold on, let's do it again. Quite possibly found the issue. There we go. That was the issue. I think we'd overloaded it, or had we? So I don't think it's making much of a difference. Not particularly. Click it again. I don't think there is much of a difference. Oh no. No, not really. Just for a second. Wow. We make it. When were we due at Fairfield? We were due at Fairfield at 44 and it's now 49. Maybe we're being too rough on the old girl. Come on, train, you can do it. So Fairfield, Gorton, Ashbury's, and Piccadilly in 4 miles. So not too far now. We're making progress. Up there. Slowly but surely. We'll get there. I don't know, surely we must be overloading it or something. Surely it actually can't be this slow. Maybe it is. I don't know. Let's put that back to that. As we come into Fairfield. Here we are. Can't really see how long the platform is. Let's go on that view. Here we are. This is Fairfield. There we go. Do the doors. Welcome to Fairfield, everyone. Another window as well. Can we open the cab door maybe as well? Is that possible? Nah. Let's do that again, just in case. And was it Gorton after this? Gorton. Only 3 miles now to Piccadilly. So we've done 9 miles. 9 miles in quite a long amount of time. Oh, minus 4,000. Very nice. Yeah, that's 50 odd amps there. Oh, it's coming down now. Let's just keep that on, we'll have a look. And that goes up all right there. Well, I like that big boost there. And again. I don't know. I'll keep it like that for now. So as we will get there eventually. And Gorton is in not even a mile, so it should show up on the graph down here fairly shortly. Actually, it can't be right though, can it? Can't be going this slow. Maybe it does though. You get a little bit of a boost then, it's like whoa, and it's like no boost anymore. Cool. As we head along. Nice and slowly. Not too far though. Get back in there. Cool. Down as well. Next station along. It's been a long old run, but this hasn't been laggy. Because yeah, what I was doing before, when I was doing a one on the southwest mainland, that route is notorious for being quite laggy. So it was good to come on here, chill out a bit more. There's a stop marker here either, so stop when we're ready. I'd say probably about here. Here we are, this is Gorton. The door's actually going to open. Oh, hang on, apparently we're not in the platform. We are in the platform. That's the funny about that one. Why does this bit count as why does that not count as the platform down there? I have no idea why. But this does. Oh, Gorton again, here we are. Welcome to Gorton. And then to Ashbury's, it's then just over a mile, and then to Piccadilly it is just under 3 miles. What was I saying, minus 1,000 or minus 2,000 for this one? Go on, B minus 3,000. It's all abandoned, all the tracks have been ripped up. Oh, minus 7,000. Right, okay, that was a bit more than I was thinking. Oh, let's get that up. Slowly. As this train and the word fast do not go together particularly well. Into Wakefield. Yeah, Ashby's wasn't too far away, was it? Let's have a look. Yeah, just over a mile, so Similar distance to what it was to Gorton from Fairfield. When did we actually start this one? It was 11 past, wasn't it? Oh, 12 past. It's taken quite a while. But we're almost there. Almost. On our little 506. Yeah, I suppose it's been something a little bit different to what you would usually see. I suppose usually we would do modern day unit, 700, 377, just anything modern day, but I suppose we've sort of come back and done something in, I suppose, the 70s Woodhead electric in the 506, which probably has to be one of the ugliest trains ever built. Apart from the inside's nice. Especially considering probably at the same time these were built, something like the 411 or 412 was built, which looked way nicer. We come up on Ashbury's. Now that is. Let's set that to off. Now we'll just start bringing that down to a stop. Here we are. Oh, the freight car stop marker's just there. Quite close this time. All the other places it's been right at the end. Right, a little bit past it there. Here we are. Nice stations are along here. It's a nice route. Yeah, nice route. And quite a long route as well. Also, we've only done about probably not even a quarter of it. So yeah, it's quite a lengthy route in the grand scheme of things. Although saying that, we have been really slow. Minus 8,000. No. I said we wouldn't get positive points on here, and I was right. Minus 23,000. That's why when you make scenarios, don't make them with points. Make them just a standard one. And off we go. Manchester Piccadilly next, which is in a grand distance of 1.5 miles. So we are getting there. Cool. That 30 as well. As we slowly but surely get there. We've got 15 as well. I'm guessing the 15 is probably coming into the platform at Manchester. Yeah, it is. But I suppose nice run nonetheless. Yeah, well, nice one nonetheless at being a little bit slow. As I say, not too bad. Miserable Manchester. I mean, that's probably what I'll call it. I've got to think of the title, but Miserable Manchester definitely comes to mind because of just the weather, the train. Yeah. There's another one over there. What's that over there? Oh, it's an 08 over there. Yeah, shutter over there. Not stopping at this one. What's that one? What's this station? Ardwick. Oh, you got a depot around, haven't you? Ardwick depot. Oh, there it is there. Just out of Piccadilly. So we're about 8 minutes late here. Got an old... Wow, look at that. Some sort of old abandoned bridge there going over. Not in a very tight corner around there. The flange sounds must have been immense going around there. And down to 15. Let's do that. Put that down. Cool. A bit more. Okay, now 15. As we come into Piccadilly. What's this bit over here? Got another little. Well, that's some sort of passenger area. Now you've got the lines off, which then take you towards Liverpool Lime Street, which go on Warrington Central. There's us though, dwarfed by the structure of Piccadilly. But I must pick up Chatmoss at some point, ATS Chatmoss at some point, and the 185. One day I will. And then we can do some more Manchester, Liverpool bashing. Really, I actually see the buffer because the bloody rain. Luckily no TPWS or safety systems, as this is the 70s. And I think that will do. If we go too close to train team, we'll probably say we spadded. But yeah, that is Easy Guide to Motor. Oh yeah, Motorail. That was awesome. You could put your train put your car on the train and then take it somewhere. Inverness all the way. Where's that route? Inverness all the way down to St Austell. That's crazy. Definitely something they should consider bringing back, I'd say. I think it would be quite a success. Yeah, saves people driving and they can still take their car. It's pretty, a good idea. But yeah, that is going to be it, everyone, for today's train sim. Oh, what's that over there? Train simulator video. HST. Don't play on our lines. Railways can be dangerous. They can, so don't. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks for coming in, and I hope to see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.